I would like to point out two different videos. Number one is what has TNA come to, and number two is what has the WWE come to. In these two videos, I talk about what I like and don't like about the TNA product right now, and what I do like and what I don't like about the WWE product. But please, when you watch the videos, share your thoughts and see if you can point out any more likes, dislikes about either company, and if you agree with what I've stated. And the other thing is, I really want to punch myself in the face for watching this Raw. Yes, it had the importance of building up the pay-per-view, but it weren't a very good Raw, so all the Shield and Evolution segments will be saved for the main event. We have Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger preparing for the match against Rob Van Dam. Zeb Coulter cuts this promo about how Adam Rose should be deported and how a fully grown man should question himself if he's hanging around with a bunny. There's been reports that Adam Rose's debut failed, it didn't work, but there's something bigger coming his way later down the line. I most want to believe these reports that are out there right now. The WWE's tendency with all these dancey, party kind of characters, wrestlers in the WWE don't work. Yes, Adam Rose is one of the new NXT wrestlers, and at the minute, as we've seen over the previous weeks, NXT wrestlers are getting the focus, but will his character's gimmick get focus, or is that going to fail alongside Fandango, Brodus Clay? And it's just not a good sign. But people enjoy his theme song, his dancing, his work, and let's hope the WWE for once makes a character like this work. But Rob Van Dam picks up the win on Jack Swagger after Adam Rose gives Jack Swagger a distraction. So the feud coming out of this is going to be Jack Swagger versus Adam Rose. Okay, not the biggest thing out there, but it's a stepping stone and it's pulled Swagger away from Cesaro. Did anyone else get the impression after Alicia Fox dominating the mic, dominating the ring, possibly getting a championship match against Paige at Payback, she could be on her last run in the WWE? I just got that impression. It looks like they're making her look good out of nowhere to give her this sudden push run, and then she's gonna leave the company. If that happens to be the case, it's not like the WWE have continued making her a strong heel in the WWE. As for Paige, it looks like she's been taking the match ideas from Orton and Sheamus doing her finisher out of nowhere and picking up a win. So even though Daniel Bryan's going to be taking some time out of the WWE for some major neck surgery, he comes to Raw and still plays with the crowd. There's a big possibility I won't be coming back, but I will come back. And the thing that didn't get answered was what's happening about the championship. Because later in the night, Stephanie's in a way putting Daniel Bryan down, saying how Daniel Bryan couldn't pull through and give you the continuation of being your champion. And then you don't get to see it happen, which was slightly disappointing. But Kane brings out an injured Daniel Bryan. So there's a possibility Steph was going to strip him from it because we need a champion while he's taking his time out. Maybe that's going to happen next week. I don't know. But Brie Bella finally stands up stronger to Stephanie and she shoves her. Slap, I know she's your boss, but you've seen Daniel Bryan kick Triple H. Why can't we see Brie Bella slap Stephanie? I'm not sure what the consequences are for shoving Stephanie. I'm not sure what the consequences are for Daniel Bryan leaving the arena still as champion. But, you know, it's sad, and I hope the best for Daniel Bryan for a speedy recovery. An over guy in the WWE is now taking a time out, leaving us with, yes, we've got the NXT wrestlers, but we still need someone to hold that championship. And at the minute, they could give it to Kane because Kane's possibly going to be retiring. So having him as champion would be great. Maybe we're going to push forward the Brock Lesnar storyline. Maybe we're going to have the John Cena and Wyatt feud continue, but with the championship involved. I don't know what they're going to do. Or there's still the possibility that Daniel Bryan's going to continue holding the championship, but I don't think Stephanie's really going to allow that. But we'll see what happens next week. I'm looking forward to the continuation of this storyline. And yeah, it was nice to see Daniel Bryan in good spirits even after this. But Kane and Daniel Bryan storyline hasn't finished, I don't think. When you've got the right 6 men in a match, 6 men matches can be entertaining. The Shield and Evolution have proven it. The Wyatt family versus John Cena and the Usos have proven it. Yes, it's a rematch from SmackDown, but I enjoyed this match. Both teams look good. You have the faces picking up the win, but it weren't really the match that made this segment. Yes, it was a good match, but as John Cena's leaving, Bray Wyatt stops him to say, I know what must be done, I know what I must do, which leads to a later promo in the night where he cuts one of his epic promos. You're expecting all this greatness from Bray Wyatt, and to continue the feud, continue the great matches building up, what comes? A last man standing. The promo built up to it, you could feel it, you could hear an I quit match, but a last man standing better. And words from a wrestling fan, Cena, don't do anything stupid. Allow this match to be John Cena fighting the monstrous Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt's going to bring it, you're hopefully going to bring it. We're just going to have a big fight between you two because this is the match 3 out of your series. And maybe the feud will stop here, or maybe you'll find a way to continue it. But either way, no funny business. Let's make this a great match for Payback. I'm looking forward to it. Bray Wyatt has the chance to get a second win over Cena. Brilliant. Even though the Divas division's in a deep hole, it's really sad where some of the Divas are right now. Looking at this Natalia versus Nikki Bella match, it's something to do with Total Divas, this painting, yada yada yada. They're wrestling in a match, but some other Total Divas are judging it with number cards, only for Nikki Bella to defeat Natalia and Natalia to show cry emotion. It's disappointing, but moving on from that match to another match which I really don't care about. Sheamus becoming United States Champion was good. I thought it was going to be a great way for Sheamus to spotlight himself to face other talents. But instead, especially now, especially when we're building towards Payback, he's in a match against Curtis Axel after a flip of a coin. Ryback following that match. He defeats both of them and that's it. What would have been good to add to this match and given us progression going forward is if Barrett came out talking about him being a better mid-card champion or him wanting to prove that he is the better wrestler or the better man, the better champion, and built up a feud between those two. There's rumours the mid-card championships are meant to unify, or it's an idea at the minute. So I'm just wondering, start it now or build up to SummerSlam? Yes, for quite some time we were getting that Fandango, Layla, Summer Rae versus Santino and Emma feud. But to get Fandango on TV, do we really need to go through this making out with Summer Rae, making out with Layla, I love you Layla stupidity? The only good thing that came out from this, unless you're a Fandango fan and you enjoy his storyline, is Ziggler picked up a win. Because of Layla somehow getting her foot trapped in the ring and not escaping, Ziggler hit the zigzag for the 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's not really going to mean anything special for Ziggler, but it was still a win. That was a surprising thing for us fans. Even though it was great to see Hacksaw Jim Duggan back in the WWE ring, he was just a pawn to bring out the Russian to Lana and Rusev, and it looks like we may finally have a feud for Rusev. He's going to be going one on one against. I'm not sure if this is a trending thing in Vince McMahon's mind, but Rusev is going against Biggie Langston. Biggie Langston's pulling away from the Intercontinental now, maybe because no one really cared, or it weren't working, or he weren't seeming as the best choice to have as our IC champion. But he's going to go against Rusev, put Rusev over. Okay, that's something for Rusev. He's given someone that's a little bit higher up in the card. Go with that. Hello, Hacksaw. Nice to see you. Thanks for your part. And USA, USA. I know I'm from UK. I don't know why I was chanting that. I was joining in with Hacksaw's little. No, no. The Super Villain Sandow's finished and we're back to normal Sandow. The guy who gets disrespected and doesn't get his time to speak out, get his emotions and feelings about the way he's been treated. Instead, he comes out once again and out comes Cody Rhodes who defeats him in a match. And then they didn't tease the breakup of Cody Rhodes and Goldust in this match. They just allowed Cody Rhodes to defeat Sandow in an okay match, but it's just a shame where Sandow is. You could say what you want, it's been going on for a while, but I felt, especially the re-enhancement of the feud we used to have between these two, it's just so sad. I want more and better things for Sandow, but the WWE for some reason think different. Yes, it didn't have an Extreme Rules, but the way the WWE are teasing this, I see the Shield versus Evolution, because the match gets confirmed on Raw, will be getting the main event of Payback. You have the Shield who want payback on Evolution for the beatdown they got last week, and they did get their ass beat. Reigns is furious. He just wants to go up there and just destroy Evolution. And this brings the first brawl of the night where when Evolution arrive, Shield go up and attack them. Nice start. I like how throughout the night these two teams get concentration on. And then you have Evolution accept the rematch, but it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to go through each member of the Shield, and then we're going to make sure that Roman Reigns doesn't come back from Payback. So they're really emphasizing on Roman Reigns being the future. But as they're cutting this promo, another brawl happens. You know, it's like the Shield are keep coming over on top. They keep looking like they're the powerful younger group, and so rightfully so. But then it comes to Batista, who I predicted was going to be his way to be written off TV. He challenges the big guy of the group, Roman Reigns, to the main event. And as much as looking forward to this match, big guy versus big guy, Batista, Roman Reigns, the match started, but with the Shield and Evolution outside the ring, they're fighting, but the ref calls a DQ, even though Batista and Reigns don't do anything to deserve a DQ. Maybe I'm not understanding the rules, but they're not in the match. But the match ends a DQ, and a bunch of the heels, the Authority backup comes down, attacks the Shield. And even though it looks like the Evolution were going to come out on top and have their moment in the sun again, the Shield come on top and stand reunited, stronger than ever. And it was a bit of a clustered finish. Apart from the clusteredness, the way they built this up, the way we got a payback match made, the way the Shield are so frustrated how Evolution are trying to overcome them, it was nice to build up, and I'm looking forward to the feud continuing, and the fact that the Evolution must have some trick up their sleeve for them to hint and target Roman Reigns at Payback. But I'd say because of this, I thought it was a good finish. But overall, though, even though this review's gone on a little bit longer than I was planning on making it because I really didn't like this Raw, it it accomplished some stuff for the pay-per-view. But please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure you watch the What Has TNA Come To and What Has WWE Come To videos, which I linked at the beginning of the video and in the description box below.